Hello, lovely. This is Yasmin from Tiny Time Big Results with a new podcast episode. So Tiny Time Big Results is all about helping you to grow your profitable 20-hour week business. And when you do have just a few hours a day for your business, it's really important that the work that you're doing is the work that gets you the results. Listen, everyone can be busy. It's one of my little bugbears when people say to me, when I talk about kids and the business, and they're like, oh, you must be really busy. And in the early days, I used to think, it was a bit like a badge of honor, but really it isn't. And now what I like to say is I'm as busy as I'd like to be. So that means that I am not running, off my feet, trying to get lots and lots of things done, but not actually doing the stuff that works and the stuff that matters. And the reason why I'm sharing that today is because this podcast is really about how you show up for your business, how you approach your business. And one of the things I want to do today is really talk about the distinctions between two important concepts. And the two concepts I'm going to be talking about is the process and the outcome. Now, I remember at the start of the school year, when my kids were going back to school and I was listening to the head teacher, we were doing the parent-teacher meetings and stuff. And she said, it's so important that we focus on the process and not the outcome. And it was like music to my ears because this is the way that I do my business. Because I know that when I focus on the outcome, and let me know as well, you can message me on social if you can relate to this. But when I focus on the outcome, it can get me a little bit weird and screwy. Like I start thinking about all the things and I start doing things I probably shouldn't be doing because I'm so fixated on the outcome. It's, if I have a goal that I want to hit a 10K month, then that actually starts getting me kind of in a bit of a weird, twisty place, and it can feel quite stressy. Income goals have the ability to do that to you. But what I noticed was then I'd start doing things and taking actions that were very short-term focused. And it wasn't serving me because it was making me have all this nervous, twisted energy in my body. And what I realized was that if I focus on the process, then actually when I show up, when I work the process, when I do the alignment, what actually happens is that the outcome is assured. In a weird way, I have to show up. I have a process. So let's take the example of, if you're trying to get healthier, right? And say you want to lose 10 pounds and you get so fixated on the outcome of losing 10 pounds and you're there measuring and you're weighing yourself every day and you're like, oh my God, it's very slow, whatever it might be. However, if you took it the other way and you focused on the process and you said, okay, every day I'm going to go for a walk for 30 minutes. I'm going to do 15 minutes of HIIT every other day. I'm going to maybe not have that one piece of toast. I'm just making it up, as you can imagine. Right. And you focus on the process. So you say, well, I'm doing the walking, I'm doing the exercises, I'm drinking more water, whatever it might be. What actually that means is that you're going to hit your goal because you're doing all of the things that will enable you to hit the goal. And business is the same. So if you know that you are there's certain things that you got to do in your business, like you've got your marketing and you've got your sales and you want to look after your clients. And, you think if I show up and I do those things, then those goals that I have set, they're going to be achieved. And that's why it's so important to focus on the process and not the outcome, because it's a different energy that you're bringing to your work. And honestly, focusing on the process makes me so much more joyful, so much more excited about what I'm doing than getting all twisty and nervous about, the goal that I've set. Because I know that if I show up, I do the work, I do the aligning, I'm going to hit my goal. And so I want you to take that today and I want you to think about it in your business. How would that work for you? Now, here's a real snazzy thing that I've done for you. I've created a really cool checklist that mirrors my process, and it's available to you. And so you'll be able to grab yourself a copy. But it basically is like a one-pager checklist, and there's 7 categories on this. And when you download your copy, your free copy, you'll be able to see exactly what those 7 categories are. And this is something that I've been doing for myself for a while. And I just thought, you know what, this is actually a really useful thing to share, which is why I've created it for you. Because I was just doing it kind of ad hoc. And then I went, actually, do you know what? There's a lot of value in this. So that's what I've done. So if you want to grab your copy, then you'll be able to do that underneath this episode. But what I'm doing is focusing on the process, because you know what? I want to have a joy-filled, fun-filled business. I want to be able to do the work that I love. I want to work with amazing clients, which I get to do. And I want to have fun. I want to let this be enjoyable. And, you know, to create that sense of, actually, this is what I'm meant to be doing. And I don't get that feeling when I'm focused on the outcome. So for me, focusing on the process means that I show up and I just do what I need to do, and I know I'm going to hit my goals. So it just becomes a no-brainer. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope that's been helpful. I hope that's been useful. Let me know. Come over and contact me or connect with me on Instagram and Facebook. And I'm also on LinkedIn as well, because I'd love to hear from you, because I would really love to know if this could be useful to you, right? I'm all about those little steps, those little things that we can do every single day that can make a big impact in your business. And just because you have a few hours and you know you're not working 10 to 12, by the way, who wants to work 10 to 12 hours every single day? Then let's get really intentional and focused about what we're actually doing and doing the work that actually matters. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed that episode. Like I said, come over and contact me, connect with me on social, and let's talk. Let me know as well. Oh, and don't forget to grab your free copy as well, because that'll be just below this episode, wherever you're watching it. All right, my lovely, listen, take care, and I'll see you next time.